Hello and welcome to the Neurowise Gym. I am Coral and you have made the wise choice for your mind and body. So let's get started. To start, bring your cogno movement ball down to the lowest position your arms will go. You keep your head straight and you bring your eyes down to the low position so they're looking down at the ball or down in that direction. And this is where you're accessing your body's kinesthetic feeling. And I want you to notice into your body any sensations or feeling or emotion that you have happening in your body right now. And then it's important to hold on to that feeling as much as you can and start moving the ball across the midline of your body, side to side, spinning the ball so you see different colors, and making sure that both hands stay on the ball at all times. And start to call out the first color that you see. Orange, red, blue, whatever color. Notice that emotion or sensation and just feel it. Moving the ball up to the belly button line just a little higher, both hands on the ball, calling the first color that you see. Really be with that sensation. Notice details about it. Call the first color that you see. Continue calling the colors. Moving the ball up to just below the chest line. Calling the color. Find that sensation. Feel it. Moving the ball up to the heart line. Being with whatever is. Feel what you feel. Calling the colors. Moving up to right in front of the throat. Finding that sensation again. And feeling it. Experiencing it. Moving up to the eye level. Calling the colors. All the while calling the colors. Feel the sensation. Call the colors. Moving above the head, if you have to modify, just make sure your eyes are in the up position, but if you have a shoulder issue, don't hurt your shoulders. Moving the ball side to side, calling the colors. Feel it. Feel the sensation or the emotion. Be with it. Notice how your arms feel if they feel tired. Call the colors. Now find the sensation or emotion and feel it. Okay, breathe in, bring the ball down, breathe out. We're going to go into what we call the infinity. And the infinity, we're going to take the ball and you're going to put it on your left side. You're going to find one color you're drawn to. I'm going to use the orange. My eyes are hard left, meaning they are really working to look left. And I'm going to move the ball very slowly in the shape of a sideways 8 or an infinity. You are tracking with your eyes the whole way, not using your peripheral vision. You are keeping your eyes on the color and shape, and we're making a full infinity. And we're going to keep going. We're going to make several infinities, following with our eyes. Now find that emotion or sensation, and just be with it while you move the eyes, following the ball in the shape of an infinity. Really feel whatever is here. Feel what your body is expressing. And breathe in. Letting the eyes really stretch. Noticing whatever sensations are there or emotion. Really be with it. Breathing in, allowing your eyes to stretch and be in the uncomfortable. Notice the emotion or the sensation. And bring the ball to your heart center. Take a breath in and sigh out audibly. So a long breath in and sigh out audibly. You're going to hold on to the ball and you're going to walk in the shape of it. if there were an 8 on the floor, so a figure 8 on the floor. So imagine there's an 8 on the floor, and whatever length you feel called to walk, walk that as if there were an 8 on the floor. I'm going to stay in the camera, but I'm going to walk. And while you're walking these 8s on the floor, feel in to that sensation or feeling. Being with the sensation or emotion, and then coming back, we're going to still hold the ball. We're going to turn our heads to the right, but your eyes are looking up to the left. So your head is turned right and your eyes are looking to the left, and you're going to yawn, real or fake. Bring your head back to neutral and notice the emotion or sensation again. Turn your head to the left, look to the right, and yawn again, real or fake. I exaggerate just to help along with the process. We are going to go ahead and turn directions. So whatever direction you're facing, I'm going to stay facing the camera, but you're going to turn a different direction. And you're going to focus on the sensation again, so, or a feeling, emotion. So bring the ball down again, so your eyes are in the low position. And notice how you feel now. Notice what your body is expressing now. And start side to side, moving the ball. And this time, we're going to call the first shape that you see. So whether you see a circle or a triangle or a flower or a square, calling the first shape that you see. And go as slow as you need. Feeling that sensation or emotion. Really be with it. Calling the shape, both hands on the ball. Moving up to the belly button line, still calling the first shape that you see. And find that sensation or emotion. For some of you, it might be so prevalent that you don't have to think about it. It's all that's there. For some of you, you might have to really think about it and find it. Call the first shape. Moving up to just below the chest line, your diaphragm area, spinning the ball, calling the first shape that you see, crossing the midline of your body. And notice that sensation or emotion now. Find it in the body. And then moving up to the heart level, still calling the first shape. And just notice, what are you feeling now? What do you notice, sensation or emotion? Moving up to the throat line, calling the first shape. Feel it. Feel whatever you feel. And moving to the eye level, calling the shape. Being with whatever is here, emotion or feeling, being in the uncomfortable, allowing it. And then moving above the head, chin down, eyes up, modify if needed. Really feel it. Feel whatever you feel. Be with it. Find it. Call out the first shape that you see. And if you can, just let the ball drop out of your hands. If you have an apartment and you need to, you can just let it set down. As we're here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into our ears. And what I mean by that is this outer ridge of your ear, the very top, very tip of your ear, the outer edge, we're going to cross body, so both hemispheres of the brain are engaged. We're going to start where the skin and the ear meet. Let me see if I can, so this outer ridge here. You're going to start at the top, and I want you to first bring your eyes down and notice the sensation or emotion in your body now. Notice how you feel. And then you're going to squeeze and wiggle, working your way down the ears, this outer ridge of your ear, and you're working down, noticing any pain points, but still squeezing and wiggling, working your way down the ear. And then when you get to the earlobe, simply release. If you have any piercings or earrings, just skip that area. Don't hurt yourself. Okay? We're going to fold the ears forward, breathe in, release the breath in the ears at the same time. Okay? Focus on that sensation or emotion. Cross your hands and start at the ear lobes. And again, working your way, squeezing and wiggling, working your way up the ears. And really feel it. Feel the sensation in your body or the emotion. And when you get to the top, simply release. Fold the ears over again, breathe in, and then release the ears and breathe out. Beautiful. Walk 2 figure eights. So count 2 figure eights, whatever that is for you. However distance, I'm staying on camera. So 2 figure eights. And then coming back to standing, we're going to yawn again. This time we're going to open the throat and just lean the head back. And you can either gasp in like, and then yawn, or just yawn. Beautiful. Now you're going to pick up your ball and we're going to go back into the infinity with the eyes. So you're still facing the direction you were facing, and find a different color to focus on this time. And this time let's start on the right side, and you're just bringing the ball slowly in the shape of an infinity or sideways 8 while tracking with your eyes. And as we do it this time, as we move the ball in this infinity shape this time, start to notice areas where you may see double vision, blurriness, sensitivity in the eyes, like it might be a little more painful in some areas. Maybe noticing if your eyes become dry or they're blinking a lot. If and when you find any areas like that in your eyes, I want you to pause the ball there for a moment and just breathe into it and then out. Breathing into that sensation of eye strain or whatever again, and then out. And then just move it in that area like you're scrubbing the area out, like you're scrubbing with the ball. And then resuming the infinity, letting the eyes really reach. Bring out that emotion or sensation, meaning bring it to the forefront of your awareness. Really be with it. Really feel whatever you are feeling. Sometimes that could be frustration at this process or being uncomfortable. Be with that. Breathing in. Really letting the eyes reach. Notice the sensation or emotion. All right, go ahead and pause the ball. Take another deep breath in and sigh out audibly. So, beautiful. Turn to a new direction. So whatever direction you haven't faced yet, and we're going to bring the ball down to the low position again. And your face stays straight forward. And again, I want you to check in with what you feel now. Notice your inner world now. What does your body feel like? What does the emotion feel like? Is it changing? Is it moving? Is it increasing? Is it decreasing? All of these are possible. And then I'm facing the camera. You stay in that direction and start moving the ball side to side again in the low position. And call the first color that you see. And we're going to be in this position for a little bit here. Noticing this sensation as much as you can, or emotion, and really feel it. Calling the colors, that first color. Being with whatever is, whether it's excitement, frustration, pain, whatever is showing you to be present in your body. Now moving up to the belly button line, still calling the first color that you see. Both hands on the ball, spinning it so you see different colors. Find the sensation or emotion. If the emotion has changed to a sensation, be with that. If the sensation has changed to an emotion, be with that. Call the colors. Moving up to just below the chest line. Bring your focus to the sensation or emotion. And pause calling the colors for a second and breathe into that. And then resume calling the first color that you see, going your speed. If you need to go very slow and call the colors, go very slow. If you get to a quick speed, that's yours. That's fine. Moving up to the heart level, notice the emotion or sensation, calling the colors. Moving up to the throat line, really find it, feel whatever you feel, calling the first color that you see. Moving to the eye level, and just notice what emotion or sensation is still here, calling the colors. Noticing if it's changed or the same. Moving above the head, chin down, eyes up, modify if needed, calling the first color. Feel it. Feel whatever you feel in your body now. Again, notice your arms if they're tired. And then notice the emotion or sensation. Breathe in and breathe out. Bring the ball down. And we're going to go right back into the infinity in the eyes. And so you're going to pick a different color. And let's start on the left side. I'm going to go with red. And again, we're going to work the eyes by letting them follow the ball. Tracking it with our eyes, not just using our peripheral vision. And notice your sensation or emotion. Really being with it. It may be unpleasant. It may be pleasant. Being with that. Keeping the eyes following the color and shape on the ball. Breathing in. Noticing what is the same of the sensation or emotion. And noticing what is different now that we've been doing this work with the sensation or emotion. Breathing in. Some of you may have some storylines coming or images. Some of you may not. Being with the feeling or sensation or emotion. Letting the body show you what it wants to show you. Okay? Bringing the ball back to your heart center. Let's take another long breath in. And then breathing out through the nose. Beautiful. Go ahead and again, we're going to walk figure eights again. So just walking whatever length. Let's walk with your eyes looking in the down position. So I want you to bring your eyes down like when we check in. And you're walking in the shape of an 8. I'm going to stay facing the camera so you hear me. So walking in the shape of an 8 with your eyes in the down position. Notice the emotion or the sensation. Notice whatever is there. And just allowing whatever it is. Breathing in. Still walking in the shape of an 8 on the floor. Now bring your eyes neutral, so bringing them so you're looking at your room in a neutral way, still walking in the shape of an 8, and feel the emotion or sensation. Maybe noticing how long this emotion or sensation has been with you. Is it something that has come up every day of the week? Is it something that visits you every 5 years? Just thinking about that. And then now, as safely as you can, bring your eyes to look up at your ceiling or above in the sky, whatever, and walking in the shape of an 8, safely, notice the sensation or emotion in the body. breathing in, and then coming back to the screen. So coming back from walking the figure eights, coming back to the screen, and we're going to come up on our toes like you're trying to reach something in a cupboard, and then coming down. So it's just a gentle movement up on the toes and then down. You don't have to do the arm. Coming up on the toes and coming down. 2 more times, up on the toes and then down. You might hear some cracking. Up on the toes and then down. And then just standing here, we're going to yawn. We're going to turn our head to the right and look up to the left and yawn again, real or fake. And then turn your head to the left and look up to the right and again, yawn again. Very good. Okay, switch directions. So we've moved 3 directions. If I were to switch directions, I would be facing the wall. So I'm not going to, but change to a different direction. Bring your ball down to the lowest point again. So your eyes, keep your face straight and your eyes come down looking at the ball so it's in front of you enough where you can see it. And go back in. Check in with the emotion or the feeling. And then move the ball very slow, side to side, both hands on the ball. And this time, call the color and shape. So it might be purple triangle, purple circle, purple wings, red square, whatever shape you see first. And color. Color and shape. Feel it. Feel whatever it is that you are working on. Calling the color and shape. Moving the ball up to the heart line. Still calling the color and shape. Find the emotion or sensation that you're working on today. Breathing in and moving up above the head. Calling the color and the shape. Feel whatever you feel. Be fully present in this sensation in your body or this emotion. Calling the shape and the color. And then breathe in and bring the ball down. And breathe out. Beautiful. We're going to go back into the infinity again, still facing the opposite direction or the direction you're in. This time bring the ball to your left side and focus on a different color. So I'm going to be on the purple this time. And this time, as you move the ball in the shape of an infinity or a sideways 8, in your mind silently tell all of the details of this physical sensation. So it could be like, well, the jaw is tight, it feels like ready to spring, like that. Or if it's an emotion, it's deep sadness or it's exuberance or whatever. So describing the emotion or sensation in your mind as you do the ball in the shape of the infinity. Just noticing whatever story around it comes and just describing the actual physical feeling or sensation of the emotion or the sensation. Just being with all of it. Breathing in. No longer describing if you still were. Just moving the ball in the shape of the infinity. Being with whatever is here. Really feeling it. Breathing in. Letting the eyes really reach for the ball. And really noticing what the emotion or sensation is like now. Moving the ball still in the shape of the infinity. Letting the eyes reach. Breathing into any points in the vision that are sensitive or different, as I described earlier. But keep going. Just breathe into them. And then bring the ball back to your heart center. And let's take another long breath in and sigh out audibly. And then we're going to yawn again straight forward. So just yawn, real or fake. And we're going to let the ball down, so you can set it down or drop it, whatever feels right. We're going to go into the ears one more time. So we're going to start at the top of the ears. So crossing your arms across, your hands are at the top of your ears, and you're going to squeeze this outer ridge of your ear and wiggle and work your way down, this time going a little slower than last time. And focus on the emotion or the sensation. Checking in with how you feel now. Breathing in. And then when you get to the bottom, release the ears, fold the ears forward, breathe in, release the ears and the breath at the same time, and then walk 4 figure eights. So just counting 4 figure eights as you walk them on the floor. And as you're walking these 4 figure eights, really notice all the details of this emotion or sensation that is in your body. Making sure to breathe. And then coming back to facing the screen. And let's lower our gaze again and check in again. What is different about you and your sensation or emotion than when we started? If you feel that you need to do this longer, you can rewind this video and rewatch it and re-go. So you can clear the sensation out if you still have more to work on. Thank you so much for doing this work. It does help your brain become focused and balanced, harmonized, and it also helps our body to process these emotions or physical sensations that sometimes we ignore. So beautiful work, and I'm just so grateful to be a part of this work in this world.